TV.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. You'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for R.J. Barrett.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Grady Dick. Smith is out there with Barrett. And Murray Boyles in at the four-man position. And for the Pelicans, they've got Yves Missi. Saddiq Bey is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Peterson in at the shooting guard position. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. And it's Smith missing. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher. It will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. He had 27 points last game. The shot's good from Smith.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Poole. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Abdul-Rahim. He's defended by Bey.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And so here's Toronto. The Pelicans make their last shot. Now Smith. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Now here's Bey. It's a three-point game. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Back to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bey. From deep three-point territory. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Peterson. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
And Poole gets it to go.
A nice strip by Bey to start that off. That took great timing.
For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Queen. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Abdul-Rahim. He's scoring an average of 33 points a game, a stunning total for a truly remarkable play. Pass to Smith. 5 to shoot. Fires, high post, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in.
Tonight.
All business so far.
Now, Missi.
Second game in a row, Barnes going to sit out.
Here's Queen. Still scoreless.
Losing to Minnesota last game, but
Pass to Poole.
Zion hurt.
Launches a three. Rebound by the Raptors.
He's
Last time they
going
met was in
16.
Toronto.
Yeah, they were just wrecked
Ooh,
last
they
time they
just-
faced.
he's
this
just
team.
dancing
A
all
lot of
over
it
that court.
was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were
Or-
coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
So it's the Pelicans now.
Ah,
After the
it's 2
Raptors
ounces.
pick up
Raheem, I
two.
don't want that.
And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans
Good.
still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
And Toronto making a change here. Collins is checked in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Barrett.
Hey.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada.
Barrett,
R.J. Barrett
see what
is
you
a
got, boy.
high-level NBA
Raheem
athlete.
set out the whole.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team.
After the first, he probably some of the second.
Who loves to get
You and
down
Brady
the hill.
Smith.
And he can't hit the second.
Look, we know R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort.
Here's Peterson. He has 7. Down low. He's
Come on.
looking for Poole and finds him. Here's Misi. Drops it in from 11 feet. Misi's got his second bucket tonight.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch.
He can't hold you,
Even
Brady.
better finish.
You can't hold.
Out of bounds, New
Damn,
Orleans
I
will
ain't
take
hit
possession.
that button, man. My bad, man. Damn finger slipped to
New
hit the
Orleans
damn
is
control
gone just
pad,
1 of
man.
4 from three-point
I don't know why
range
your
in
ass
the
can
first.
shoot that.
Poole outside. Over Collins. Off the left rim and out.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Dick finds Smith.
See that?
Now Collins.
Ah!
Guarded by Poole.
Hey, you smart.
Bay against Dick. Over to the left wing. Pass to Peterson. The 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Rookie out of KU, number 2 pick overall.
Opportunity from deep.
Raheem went number 1. That's why I'm in Toronto.
Here's Smith.
Love that dude.
And it goes down 2 points. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Peterson. Here's Misi. Nails the baby hook. Misi's got 6 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here is Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. Barrett, no good. Poole against Smith. Offensive rebound. Spiked
Yeah.
away.
Come here.
Suffocating
you
defense
go.
to keep
Come on,
the
Smith.
layup from falling.
Come on, Barrett. Here, man. I got you.
Back
That
in
boy
off the glass.
chilling.
12 points for him.
So overall, they
That
number
makes it 10
77
of their last 12
went up.
coming
I
from
wonder they
inside
should
the
take
paint.
this shit up more than that boy. Beans.
Pass to Misi.
Telling
Here's
you.
Peterson. Barrett covering.
There you
Peterson
go.
the pass to Queen.
Get out there,
Here's
Barrett.
Peterson. Here's Misi. And
Working
Misi
is on the board.
throws it down.
That's why you never quit
And this
battling.
4-16 team workers without Zion. No, we ain't got our people out here
Well,
for
that's
real.
what he does.
Shit, come
He
on,
makes
y'all.
an impact with his activity on the board.
And the Raptors call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. DeJounte Murray comes in for Poole.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Toronto, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Pelicans now. Murray right side. Collins grabs the miss.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Nisi. Here's Peterson. Bay wide open, and he fires. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Nisi has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Peterson. 10 points for him. Outside for Murray. Hands it from downtown. And now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Collins a screen on Murray. On the top of the key. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
And the Pelicans making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Raptors trail by 3. To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. The Pelicans 4th.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Post with it. He's picked up by Collins. Wide open look here for Murray. Hits the 3-point bomb. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Collins a screen on Murray. And they get it, and he hits the jump shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
To the left side wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. New Orleans leading by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Murray left side. 4 on the shot clock. This one for 3. No good that time. That will count.
Bang. Good shot, rookies. Look at my rookies, man.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Hartwell
Man, that's like
and Smith.
stealing 3 points.
Point guard.
Big time finish to the quarter.
A good close contest
76,
so far.
77
As we
overall.
finish the first
Dude, look
quarter.
at Smith.
Pelicans lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, they've got Barrett. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Dix checked in for Toronto. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Over Jones, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And Toronto making a change. Smith has checked in. Raptors leading by 3. Barrett the pass to Abdur-Rahim. In the corner, Smith with it. To the middle, and stolen by Murray. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Jones. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. Here's Smith. 12 points for him. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility everywhere.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Alperen Şengün and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Here's Abdur-Rahim. He's got 10. Smith surveying the D. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's the screen. Connects from three-point range. Barrett's got 6.
And over the years, we've seen Barrett expand his range.
Here's Peterson. Barrett covering. And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Queen. He's covered by Wiseman. The 3 from Poole. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Out of their last 5 mates, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Abdur-Rahim's got 9 points now in the quarter. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Peterson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Also, the way he was moving the ball, spectacular. Setting the table so his guys could eat. Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
It's Barrett on the wing. 8 points for him. That's a 2 from Smith. It's stolen by Jones. Stripped away. Here's Abdur-Rahim, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Abdur-Rahim's got 15 points.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now, here's Poole. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Abdur-Rahim's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Turn around, Jay.
There we go. Oh.
Another shot,
There
and
we
the
go.
rejection by Smith. And he recovers it. It's good.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
For 3, Smith. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. All right, a chance to check out stats for Brandon Ingram.
And the biggest... takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Bayes checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Murray Boyle. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Peterson the pass to Queen. Fires from deep. Peterson misses. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up top, Barrett. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Up again. Second chance shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work. And he has today made it look easy.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's Bay. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston. Pass to Peterson. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Abdur-Rahim's got 8 rebounds in this game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Count the basket. Poole's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
And the Raptors call time here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
And when I look at Toronto, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
All right, we'll get up there.
Pelicans trail by 4. In the pass to Peterson. Six to shoot. Lefty move. Rebound by the Raptors.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Houston. No scoring in this one. And good that time. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
New Orleans has gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. They no good. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Houston. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. A shot by Messi, no good. Raptors leading by 8. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their 3-point shooting this past month. Number 1, the Raptors.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Both good from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 10. And Messi throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Pass to Murray Boyle.
That's how you, my bro.
It's hauled in by Queen. And it's Poole with the ball for the Pelicans. Inside, Messi can't cash in from close range. Here's Murray Boyle. That one, no good. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Messi. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 14 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pelicans trail by 8. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
For Toronto, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the first one drops. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. And Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. New Orleans has gone an even 50% from 3-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the screen to the paint. Here's Waddell. He pulls it in. Poole looking it over. Stolen by Collins. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Knicks, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Raptors leading by 6. They've got Jordan Poole. Yves Missi is out there with Bay. And it's Queen in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now, here's Barrett. Takes it inside, and Barrett slams it in.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Here's Poole. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Poole's got 10.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Here's Peterson. After the Raptors pick up 2. Down low. Here's Queen. It's deflected. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pelicans trail by 10. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Poole against Smith. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Missi. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for R.J. Barrett. He's averaging 10 points a game. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, and talking to his coach, this team expects more from him. And that's a good problem to have as a player. It means your team believes in your ability.
Here's Peterson. He's got 19. That's to Barrett. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And here's Smith. Shoots over Poole. Here's Abdul-Rahim, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
A crossover, and Bay throws it down.
And look at Bay moving at full speed, not letting anyone get in his way.
Here's the teardrop. Smith, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. A 3-ball. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Missi's got 16.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Raptors pick up 2. And Poole gets it to go.
Making a difficult shot look easy. Poole, so tough to guard at times.
Smith against Poole. It's Dick on the wing. Inside, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Weissman's checked in.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Poole, the pass to Bay, and Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Poole against Smith. Puts it up, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. Pelicans trail by 8. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Shot from the inbound, and he sinks the layup.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Here's Dick. He's defended by Bay. Here's Abdul-Rahim. The 10-footer. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 12. Here's Peterson. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the dude just made it too difficult for him to convert.
Here's Poole. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. In the pass to Peterson. Clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. Raptors leading by 8. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Pass to Dick. It's over Bay. Dick can't get it to go. Peterson, the pass to Bay. Poole on the wing. Barrett covering. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Barrett's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Peterson, the pass to Poole. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Poole's got 15.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. For 3, Barrett. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Number 1, the Raptors.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Abdul-Rahim passes to Houston. Off target from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 15. Here's Abdul-Rahim, guarded by Poole. Lots of room. And he nails the jumper. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And here's Poole for three. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Abaji. They set the pick. Pass to Liddell. Poole with the steal. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Pelicans trail by 15. Pass to Murray. Now post. Another steal. Fast break Toronto. And he lobs it up towards the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply
That's
being
why you don't want
outplayed
pick overall.
both sides of the ball. Smart
Mom,
basketball
that makes
defensively,
just
turning
nice.
into easy points.
The Pelicans have gone better than 53% of the floor since shooting 8 of 15.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Pass to Liddell. Goes back up. And the shot's good from Abdul-Rahim. Abdul-Rahim's got 32 points.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Murray, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. 32 points in the game. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Murray.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Bay. They could use a bucket. Abaji pulls it in. Toronto leading by 21. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Murray for three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Murray's got 9 points.
Well, Murray's ability to hit the three makes their offense that much more versatile.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Connects in the foul line jumper. And that's 11 points for DeJounte Murray.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Drills it from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead.
I'm taking you out, Rahim. Perfect time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books.
Did this without Ingram and Barnes.
Already. The Raptors
out in front, running
away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Zach Collins, and it's Abaji in at the small forward.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Pass to Liddell. Here's Houston. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors leading by 19. Poke loose. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Takes the three. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 22 points.
Well, that's a good feed from Murray. He was all about doing what's best for the team.
Yeah, you know now. Look at
this. Still young, just over a minute play. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. New Orleans on D. Tries to keep it alive. And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball. Pelicans trail by 18. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Here's Abaji. The rebound by Post. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started.
He's athletic and deceptively long. Murray is excellent at using those advantages to get all the way inside.
Here's Houston. Here's Liddell. 6 on the shot clock. Houston passes to Collins. Great look there, but off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy missile too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Easy. He's checked in for Quentin Post.
And Jones understands his role, which is to help space the floor and defend with velocity.
Collins a screen on Murray. Inside, the 11-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage.
I love my rookie Brady Smith.
Pass to Nisi.
Demands up.
And the shot goes in. Peterson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Trying to make it a game. Ain't no hombre to set this off TV.
It's come from inside the paint.
Outside Barrett.
Come on, Barrett.
Over Peterson. And another basket for Toronto.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Pelicans trail by 15.
Down, Barrett.
Outside, Jones.
Nice move he did.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Here's Barrett. Off the glass. That one's good. Barrett's got 21.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Pass to Smith. There's a screen by Collins. Smith finds Collins.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
On his 2K looking like a real shit.
It's in and good for his 6th field goal.
They playing like a 4-16 team. They got some fight though.
It's raining buckets.
They beat me early in the season, so we had to even it up.
Smith against Murray. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Murray Boyle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making some changes
He
here.
got to
Williams
him
checked
back
in.
in.
Hayes subbed in for Trey Murphy. And Toronto also making a switch. Weissman's
Look at
checked
this.
in. And
Look at
so
this
he
without
hits both.
Barnes, Ingram.
Here's Peterson. Poole, a screen on Smith. Here's Peterson. From outside, off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Smith with it. Here's Barrett. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Barrett's got 15 points here in the second half. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Peterson. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Peterson's
#2
got
pick
26.
overall.
And the combination of his
Pelicans drafted this year.
touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Murray Boyle. He's defended by Bay. Shot clock at 3. Here's Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Rahim back in.
Number 34, MJ Abdul-Rahim.
Dang, ain't coming back.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Poole the pass to Peterson. He takes it.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead.
Pick overall.
Get to the hoop.
Number 1 right here.
Brilliant.
The ball team.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. Barrett, no good. Pelicans trail by 15. 3-pointer. Peterson misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Misi. Dick against Bay. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Abdul-Rahim passes to Smith. There's the pick.
I shoot
Going
Smith.
inside. Chalk up 2 there. And the Raptors lead by 19.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Peterson. Pass to Misi. And here's Bay. It's rebounded by Dick.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The Raptors call timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
They gotta come out.
And let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And
Gotta take him out. He shot perfect.
Perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions
came off that suspension with a
They
bench.
increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak.
Damn right. Now we can go ahead and super sim the rest of it because it's over with. I'm ready for another one. Shit. On that ReeceMustSeeTV. 127. I do Rahim 39. 18 for 18 from the field. Man, you see that? He's overall up to 82 now. You see that, man? This dude right here. Yes. Then my boy, he only had 6 dimes tonight. Look, oh, it's over. I went up to 78. That must be in game because they be hating on him. Got him 77. He started 76, but shit, he ought to be up there. Lead the league in assists, man. This dude got heart. 6'0", 6 feet, man. Come on, man. But here's the man. #1 pick overall. Shit, out of high school. MJ, Abdul-Rahim. That boy got a beast. He gonna be a beast. For real.